All right. Let me put this down real quick.
If we do good, will we get hurt?
I don't know. Let's find out. Who knows while they're there?
So if we're good, we'll get one.
It's for me to speak. All right. So first we're going to go over vocabulary so we can know the words that we're fixing to read in our story. Yes, Derico, go ahead and sit on your bottom. Thank you. All right. Thrift shop. Raise your hand if you think you know what thrift shop means. Okay, Ayla, can you tell me?
It's like a mall, like something you shop from.
Okay, it's something you shop from. Do you want to add on to that, Malaysia? Somewhere you get clothes from, yes. Somewhere you shop from, somewhere you can get clothes from. Amelia?
Somewhere that you can buy stuff.
Okay, you can buy stuff. Aaliyah?
You can buy like shoes from like a mall or Walmart or.
Okay, so it's not a mall or a Walmart. It's a thrift shop. All right, Lennon?
I know what it is.
Okay.
It's like Goodwill. Basically, like it's everything is cheaper.
Okay, it's Goodwill. Everything's cheaper. Let's find out if we got it right. Thrift shop. A store that sells used items for less money. Good job. Yes. Shuffling. Shuffling. Cohen?
Shopping.
No, what does shuffling mean? Okay, pushing. He thinks it means pushing. Wyatt, would you like to add?
Like if you're shuffling a deck of cards.
That is one meaning of it. We're looking for a different meaning, but that is one. Dominic.
I think it's something that it's to now.
Would you like somebody to help you out? Okay. Berkeley? Okay. Let's see. Amelia, you think you know? Okay, tell me.
Does it mean huddling?
Huddling? Okay, let's see. Shuffling means walking by dragging your feet. If you're just shuffling along, you understand? You are.
That was
Derica.
close.
Yeah, if you're just kind of like shuffling. All right. Grip. Linen.
Grip is like, you know how like in football you use football gloves? They give you a grip of the football so you can catch it.
Okay, what does that grip do for you?
It's like sticky so you can hold it on and it's not as hard and slippery.
Okay, so it helps you hold things. Sophia?
A grip means like you have to keep the you have to hold something with your hands, but you have to get a grip of it. Like you have to get your hands in the right place.
I love all these hands. Let's see. I think we have some good explanations there. Let's see. It means to hold something very tightly, right?
Like we get a monkey ball.
Monkey bars. Exactly.
Where you have to swing and then
All right. We're going to do leap now. Eli.
Like if you jump.
Okay. Jump far. I'm going to stop right there, actually.
Jumping a long distance.
To jump high or far. Yes. Good job. Nudge. Nudge.
Give it a little tap.
No, Cohen. Let me see. Let me call on somebody and see if you can help me out. Ooh. That star jumped. Jocelyn, can you help us out?
Like together, like nudge together.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, you can pick a star. Kaden, what is nudge? What do you think nudge means?
I don't know.
That's okay. Do you want to give it your best guess? If somebody nudges you on your shoulder, push. Okay. To gently push, like how a cat nudges on
Yeah,
you.
like this. It's like they rub.
Yeah. All right. Need. We are going over needs and wants. Need. I'm gonna call on somebody. I love that y'all are excited. Jeremiah, what does need mean? Something you can't survive without. Let's see. It is essential for survival. It means that you have to have it to survive. Good job. What about a want? I'm gonna call. Thank you for your hands, but I'm gonna call. Aaliyah, what is a want?
I want like candy,
Right in front.
a toy,
Okay.
a store.
Candy and toys. And what are those examples of?
Please can I?
Cohen. Eli, can you help her out? You want to have it. Do you need it? No. Do you need it to survive? Sure, Cohen.
So you don't, it's something that you don't need, you want to use it because it's something you like.
Wait, let me say.
Hold on, we're gonna go.
You don't. No.
Mickey,
Everybody.
Mickey.
Now.
All right, guys, I love that you want to answer. Everybody, on your bottom, Eli, Cohen. Thank you. A want is something you would like to have, but it's not essential for survival, okay?
It's like you want, but you really need. You have to have something.
No, darling.
Like it's one that it's like you.
Hold on, guys.
need.
Guys. Shh. Thanks. Okay. So, if I'm holding my pencil really tight, I have a strong grip. Okay.
No.
Put your hand out.
Thank you. All right. So, what is something you need?
Water.
Nope. I'm gonna call so nobody's talking. Dominic, what is something you need?
You need to have healthy stuff to let you have. Are you drinking like water? To let you get more stronger.
Okay, what kind of healthy stuff?
Like vegetables or plant parts.
So what are those called? What are those things? Something you eat. Food? Food, they're types of food, healthy food. All right, healthy food.
And I drink more water so you don't.
Oh, Sophia, I did not call on you, so we're gonna not answer, okay? What is a want? Wyatt, what is a want?
It's like something you want but you don't really.
Yes, give me an example.
Like if you want like to have a Barbie. No.
Hey, Wyatt's speaking.
If you want like a toy, but like
Okay, a toy. A toy is a want.
you don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it, you want it. And we're gonna come back to this later.
You want shoes but you don't need
Yeah, it's something you would like to have. Something you would like to have.
Sometimes you need shoes, like in Africa, in the desert.
Yes.
Like you.
You don't need the same kind of shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, you could donate something for.
I'm gonna see if it
Yeah,
And you could sacrifice.
Mickey,
Now.
Mickey.
Now.
All right, guys, we're not talking, okay? You will not be able to hear me. All right, we're gonna go over. So these are vocabulary we just went over, right here. These are some picture examples. Goodwill is a thrift shop. When you're shuffling, the dog might kind of drag his feet a little bit. Grip, when you hold something very tightly. Leap is when you jump high or far, like a frog. Nudge, it's like a little gentle push. Yes, very good.
Like something like a shift shop is
So these are example of some needs. These are example of wants. Guys, we're listening. Okay. needs shelter, food.
Is this a video?
No, it's a PowerPoint. Healthcare,
No, it's called
water, cell phones, a switch, games, toys. You don't need any of that.
Yeah, we don't
You don't need a Labubu. You don't need a Labubu. You just
Okay.
need a gift card.
Have you ever wanted something really badly that other people had? Just give me a thumbs up if you have.
I want the Nikes.
How did you feel when you couldn't get it? I'm going to call on somebody. Do not yell at me. Lorna, how did you feel when you couldn't get something you really wanted? You were calm about it? Okay, if you want something really badly and you don't get it, I don't think you would probably be very calm, Derico. Sit on your bottom. Sophia, what would you be? How would you feel? How would you feel?
When I couldn't get it, I would feel like I wouldn't feel sad, but I would understand that I couldn't get it. I would
Okay,
feel
y'all are
sad.
very responsible little people. All right, so do we need Nikes?
No.
Yeah.
Do we need Robux? Switch? Cell phone?
Yeah.
A la boo boo?
Yeah.
So you may want it, but you don't need it. Yes, Ken. Hey, Cannon is speaking, so we're listening. Wyatt. Scarlett.
To move some pins.
Kaden, we're not talking. Cannon was trying to say something. Go ahead, Cannon.
I know that thing by the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hmm
they told robot.
Yes. All right, so we're going to move on. Okay, we're going to go over our I can statements and our essential questions, and we are going to read these together. Okay? I can describe how Jeremy's feelings change in the story and explain why. I can identify synonyms and antonyms. How do our feelings change when we make difficult choices about what we want versus what others need? Okay. Raise your hand. Don't yell at me. If you can tell me what a synonym, what that means. Kaden. The same or almost the same. All right. Raise your hand. Do not yell at me.
Synonym is actually the same exact thing.
No, it's not the exact same. It can be almost the same. But antonym, Quinaria, the opposite is not the same.
Total opposite.
Total opposite.
Synonym was almost the same.
It's fine. They ripped. All right. Kaden, can you give us an example of two synonyms of a word and a synonym for that word? Friend and pal. That's a good one.
A synonym is the same exact thing. If it was almost the same, then an antonym would be the same exact thing of it. So synonyms are the same.
All right.
The same exact one.
Raise your hand. Don't yell at me. If you can tell me an example of an antonym, so a word and the word that means the opposite of that word. Berkeley. Do you have a word? No? You want me to call on somebody else? Okay. Jocelyn, give us a word and its antonym. Happy and sad. Yes, those do not mean the same thing. Okay.
Happy is also exactly.
So today we're going to read about a boy named Jeremy who wants a pair of shoes that everyone else has. His grandma can't afford to buy them. So I want to see what happens and how his feelings change. All right, we're going to do a little notice and wonder really quick, okay?
We have 1 minute.
Yes. I want to talk about what do you notice and what do you wonder about on here. And I want you to turn and talk for about a minute about something you notice and something you wonder with your partner. All right? Turn and talk. Sophia, talk to Derica. You can be in there. You can talk to the trio. Y'all talk. Scarlett and Malaysia, I don't hear you.
They have all the same shoes, but
Ask Miss Vincent.
They're saying he has white shoes and they have the cool Adidas and they keep saying that.
All right, guys. Mickey? Mickey? All right, Cohen, Eli, on your bottoms. Lennon, Sophia, we're sitting flat. All right, so I want to ask a question, and you can raise your hand and not yell at me, okay? What you noticed and what you wondered about. Actually, instead of raising your hand, I'm going to call from our bucket, okay? I'm sorry, Cohen. All right, Malaysia just left. All right, let's see. Ayla, what is something you noticed or wondered?
I noticed that 3 of the boys have book and the other one don't.
Okay. She noticed that 3 of the boys had book sacks and 1 of them didn't. Okay, let me see. Cohen, what is something you noticed or wondered?
You'll probably get me, but
You want to come show us? Okay.
these 2 men have like big, and and whoever made the picture made those 2 big, and these 2 like hump.
Okay, their noses? Okay, yes, he noticed that they both had bigger, wider noses, and that he and him have a little bit smaller nose, okay? I'm gonna call on 2 more people. Now I want to have wonders though. We had 2 notices, let's have 2 wonders. All right, Heidi, tell me a wonder. Okay, you're wondering about their height differences, why they're taller than the others. I'm going to call on somebody else for a wonder. That's still Malaysia. All right. Lennon.
I wonder that one of them are wearing glasses, but the other 3 aren't.
You're wondering about why he's wearing glasses and the other 3 aren't? Okay. Those are just some good wonders. All right. We're going to go to our next slide.
Wait. I saw something.
Oh.
For some reason, everybody has all this like the little lines on them, on their pants.
I want to point something out. I want to ask a question.
He has lines on his pants.
We're listening to Miss Saiyan, okay? I want to know what you notice about the boy's face right here.
He looks
Sad.
Since anybody not talking to him.
Okay, you think it's because they're not talking to him?
Because he don't have the same shoes. He doesn't have shoes.
You think it's because they don't have he doesn't have the same shoes.
If they don't have the same shoes, it's okay.
It is okay, but let's.
Or it's probably because they're just talking about him and like making fun of him that they don't have the same.
Maybe. That could be it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start reading now. Okay. Hold on. I have dreams about those shoes. Black high tops, 2 white stripes. So Jeremy is our main character. He really wants those shoes. He has dreams about those shoes.
He wishes.
Yeah. Grandma, I want them. There's no room for want around here. Just need, Grandma says. And what you need are new boots for winter. So I can see that Jeremy is drawing shoes, those shoes. A monster is wearing those shoes. The shoes are in the sky with clouds, just a big picture of shoes. He really likes those shoes.
He drawn every picture about it.
But his grandma says there's no room for want around here, just need. Remember our needs and wants, okay?
We don't need.
So we're gonna pause and think and not talk. Why does grandma say there's no room for want around here, just need? What does this tell us about Jeremy's family? Amelia.
Because he just wants it. You don't need it, and they need stuff, so it would take up the room that they need so they can stay.
Okay, you think it's going to take up room for something they need. That want is going to take up some room for something they need. Berkeley? Okay, they might not be able to afford it. Yeah. So that tells us Jeremy's family might have to be very intentional about how they spend money. They have to be very aware. They have to think about how they're going to be spending their money. Because there's no room for want, they can just afford needs, okay?
Yeah, because if something happens, they need something to help.
That you need it.
Like if a fire goes.
Okay. We're right here, okay? Brandon T comes to school in those shoes. He says he's the fastest runner now, not me. I was always the fastest runner before those shoes came along. Nate comes to school in those shoes. Antonio and I count how many times Nate goes to the bathroom. 7 times in one day, just so he can walk up and down the hall real slow.
I noticed.
Next, Alan, Jacoby, and Terrence each get a pair. See, they all have the shoes, but not Jeremy.
I noticed that she does too, so there's
Okay, I see a money. I see a money on this page right here. Does anybody else see that money?
Yeah. $1.
$1. It says those sloppy joes are $1. How many? Raise your hand. How many quarters are in $1?
500.
No. Shh. Okay, y'all all said it. Tell me. 4. Okay, let's keep going. Then one day in the middle of kickball, one of my shoes comes apart. Looks like you could use a new pair, Jeremy, Mr. Alfrey, the guidance counselor says. He brings out a box of shoes and other stuff he has for kids who need things. He helps me find the only shoes that are my size, Velcro, like the ones my little cousin Marshall wears. They have an animal on them from a cartoon I don't think any kid ever watched. So are those the shoes he would like to wear? No. He said Velcro because who usually wears Velcro type shoes? Little kids, because they don't know how to tie. Yeah, you can wear Velcro shoes without. Yeah.
Yes.
When I come back to the classroom, Alan Jacoby takes one look at Mr. Alfrey's shoes and laughs. And so do Terrence, Brandon T, and everyone else. The only kid not laughing is Antonio Parker. At home, Grandma says, "How kind of Mr. Alfrey." I nod and turn my back. I'm not going to cry about any dumb shoes. But when I'm writing, turn around. I'll do that in a second. But when I'm writing my spelling words later, every word looks like the word shoes. And my grip is so tight on my pencil, I think it might bust. Grip, that's one of our vocabulary words. Grip.
I can see it on.
So let's pause and think, not saying it. How does Jeremy feel when the other kids laugh at his Mr. Alfrey shoes? What clues in the illustrations help us know how Jeremy is feeling? So there's something we can see. about Jeremy to let us know how he's feeling. Okay? Let's call. Let's call from our little thing. Berkeley. She said his head is down. Yes. Good job, Berkeley. You want to expand on that? Do you want somebody else to help you out? All right. Dominic. Yeah. Okay, he's kind of slumped over. Yeah, so with those clues, how do we think that Jeremy feels when all those kids? Sad, embarrassed, hurt. Yeah, he's upset. So one second. In this picture, he says that his grip is so tight on his pencil that he thinks it might burst. So what kind of feelings do you think he's having in that?
He's holding it.
Why? Mad? You think he's mad?
Yeah, because and on
He's having some strong emotions, right? And he's displaying that with a strong grip, anger or frustration. His body is tense. It's tight. Okay.
Wait, on that page, I noticed that go back real quick. On that page, that man in the blonde.
So we just went over this one.
But in the blonde hair, he was sad too because he didn't have the shoes either.
Okay. So this is the picture of him gripping his hand. That's from our vocabulary slideshow of grip. All right, we're gonna do a turn and talk. Not yet. The only kid not laughing is Antonio Parker. Why do you think Antonio didn't laugh? Turn and talk. Jericho, talk. Sophia includes Jericho. Amelia, Dominic, y'all talk. Caden, Cannon, go ahead and talk. Y'all tell each other.
To laugh at him because he wanted to be nice and he didn't want to be hurtful to the
Cannon, go talk with Caden and Jackson. I'm sorry? Okay. That's what you noticed or what you wondered about in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I kind of said, why I let go. The kid went like back.
I want those shoes, but in a different color.
Why on the thing?
I want like
Yeah, that was a good wonder. We're going to find out.
I don't know who to talk to.
You have no one to talk to. Lennon, you and Cohen talk to each other. All right. Okay.
Boy was laughing because he didn't have those shoes.
Yeah, y'all are talking to each other. It's fine.
Everyone said that.
All right.
I know everyone.
All right, Mickey. All right, we're all sitting back in our seats and on our bottom. Eli, go ahead and back up. Okay, thank you. All right, go ahead. All right, Cohen on your bottom, Lennon on your bottom. All right, I'm going to call on two pairs to share what they thought, why Antonio didn't laugh, okay? I'm going to just call on them, okay? Quinaria, who was your partner? Okay, tell me what y'all decided about why y'all thought Antonio didn't laugh.
Because it was sad that Germany didn't have the same shoes as
How did you say anything different, or that's what you also thought?
us.
Okay, what did you say, Heidi? Y'all can put your hands down.
asked him because he probably didn't have the same shoes and probably different.
Okay, so she thinks Antonio didn't laugh because Antonio didn't have the same shoes. Quinaria, tell us one more time what you said.
That Antonio Parker didn't laugh because it was sad that Germany didn't have the same shoes.
Yes, and I love that you said Antonio Parker didn't laugh, and then you told me a reason. Very good job.
And wait, I was
Sophia, I love that you want to say it, but remember we got to let
everybody talk.
She said she gets to go first because
Jeremiah, can you share? Why do you think Antonio didn't laugh? Who was your partner? Okay, so what did y'all say?
I said maybe because he didn't want to make fun of the little boy and he didn't want to be hurt.
Okay, he didn't want to make fun of the little boy because he didn't want to be hurtful. Berkeley, Jeremiah, did you have something different? Scarlett, Malaysia. I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time? Some of our friends were not being kind and considerate. Okay, so you think that he understands what it feels like to be laughed at. He said that he thinks Antonio didn't laugh because he knows what it's like to be laughed at too. Very good. I love that. So I called on. Okay, that was my two pairs. That was my two pairs. We can talk more after, okay? I love that y'all want to talk. On Saturday, Grandma says, let's check out those shoes you're wanting so much. I got a little bit of money set aside. Might be enough. You never know. At the shoe store, Grandma turns those shoes over so she can check the price. When she sees it, she sits down heavy. Maybe they wrote it down wrong, I say. Grandma shakes her head. Oh. She had to sit down after she saw that price tag. Woo!
It's probably a lot.
Probably a lot. Okay, then I remember the thrift shops. Oh, there's one of our vocabulary words. What if there's a rich kid who outgrew his or got 2 pairs for Christmas and had to give one of them away? We ride the bus to the first thrift shop, black cowboy boots, pink slippers, sandals, high heels, every kind of shoe except the ones I want. We ride the bus to the second thrift shop, not a pair of those shoes in sight. Around the corner is the third thrift shop. I see something in the window. Can we see what's in the window? No, not yet, because he's looking at it. He's in our way. Let's see. Black shoes with 2 white stripes, high tops, perfect shape, $2.50. Those shoes. There's our money. $2.50. My heart is pounding hard as I take off my shoes and hitch up my baggy socks. How exciting, Grandma says. What size are they? I shove my foot into the first shoe, curling my toes to get my heel in. I don't know, but I think they fit. Do you think that they fit? No, because he had to curl his toes up. Yeah, because he's trying to squeeze his little foot in. Yes. All right.
And look, when you squeeze your toes, your feet are like, you have this much room.
Mm-hmm. So pause and think, and that means we're not talking. Jeremy found the shoes he wants for $2.50 at the thrift shop. And how does he feel when he sees them? Happy? Excited? And what gave that away? How did we know? Okay, he was
excited.
Excited, yeah.
He was happy, joyful.
No, he was hopeful. He wasn't mad that they didn't fit him. He was still like, I think they fit, because he wants them so bad. Joyful, very good. Why, did you have something to share, sir?
When he sees them, he feels cheerful.
Cheerful, joyful. What's up?
I want to so that like whenever Heidi had her shoes, I wanted the same exact ones.
Okay, Heidi girl. Somebody liked your shoes so much they wanted them. Okay, the shoes cost $2.50. That's $2.50. Just like we've been practicing in math with our money unit. Okay, this one's very hard. Very, very hard. Massage your brains. Massage them. Massage them. Massage those brains, Berkeley. Malaysia. I don't see you massaging your brains. Scarlett. Massage. Shh. Cohen. All right. How many quarters are in a dollar? 4. And so if we have $2, how many more quarters do we need? 4. And how many quarters does it take to make 50 cents? 25 plus 25. So how many quarters does it take? 10. It took 10 to make $2.50. Good job, guys. That was a tough one. That was tough. You smarty pants. I can't really. Yeah, I'll do it a little dance right there. All right, back to our book. Grandma kneels on the floor and feels for my toes at the end of the shoe. Oh, Jeremy, she says. It's 10, Kaden. I can't spend good money on shoes that don't fit because do they have room for want? Do they have room for want in Jeremy's family? No, what do they have room for? Only need. That's right. I pull the other shoe on and try to walk around. They're okay, I say, holding my breath and praying my toes will fall off right then and there because they're so squished up. But my toes don't fall off. I buy them anyway with my own money and I squeeze them on and limp to the bus. Limp, limp, limp. Okay. Here's another turn to talk, but it's okay. It's all right. The timer started, but that's all right, okay? So don't say anything yet. Grandma says the shoes don't fit, but Jeremy buys them anyway with his own money. Money, money, money. Yeah. Was this a wise choice? Wise, like smart? Why or why not? And what would you do? I'm going to start this slide over so our minute starts over. All right? Cohen, you and Lennon are going to be partners. Sophia, you and Derico are partners, okay? Everybody should have a partner. If you don't, raise your hand so I can make sure that you're turning and talking with someone, okay? I'm going to start it over. Go. Tell Derico. Derico, look at her. Dominic, tell Amelia something too. Malaysia, are you speaking with Jeremiah? Turn around so he can see that he has your attention. Are you trying to give me high fives? Keep going. Derico, give her a reason, sir. Tell her something. Do you think that was a wise choice, a smart choice? That he bought their shoes? No? Why? They can't fit him. What would you do? Our time is up. Derico is going to tell us if that was a wise choice. We're all turning around, Cohen and Amelia. Back to me, Eli. Was this a wise choice? No. Derico? Derico?
No.
No, it wasn't a wise choice. Why?
Because it couldn't fit he wasted all his money.
Derico said they didn't fit him, so that was a waste of his money. What would you do?
Not take them off, put them where they're supposed to be.
He would take them off and put them where they're supposed to be, back on the shelf. He would not spend his money. Very good. Let's keep going. We're right here, okay? At home, a few days later, Grandma puts a new pair of snow boots in my closet and doesn't say a word about my 2 big feet shuffling around in my 2 small shoes. Sometimes shoes stretch, I say. Grandma gives me a hug. So his feet are too big for his 2 small shoes, and he thinks maybe they'll stretch.
Look at his feet.
Yeah, okay. Sophia, notice What are on his feet?
Band-Aids.
Band-Aids. What is blisters? Probably Band-Aids for his blisters. Because why?
Because they're too small.
He's been wearing shoes that are too little for his big
And they
feet.
wasted all of his money on the shoes.
Because there's holes inside. It's whipping his skin off.
Okay, that could be it. All right. I check every day, but those shoes don't stretch. I have to wear Mr. Alfrey's to school instead. One day during math, I glance at Antonio's shoes. One of them is taped up, and his feet look smaller than mine. After school, I head to the park to think. Antonio's there, the only kid who didn't laugh at Mr. Alfrey's shoes.
Mr. Alfred.
That's the guidance counselor who gave Jeremy those shoes.
Is that Mr. Alfred?
Not
He doesn't
everyone's
have
like
the
changing their shoes because they don't, they probably don't fit like Alfred, and it's a whatnot. It needs to like.
So Mr.
Lexi, look at his
Sylvia, sit down, my love.
So probably Mr. Alfred, like those shoes are
Derek, go sit up, baby.
expensive, but they're not good because they're
On your
like
bottom.
breaking apart. Probably.
Okay, so Mr. Alfrey was the guidance counselor, and Jeremy got those shoes from a box of things that kids might need. If his shoes don't fit or if they fell apart, like Jeremy said, then Mr. Alfrey could give him shoes that he needed. Just like if something happens and you have an accident with your clothes, the office can give you new clothes that you need to wear.
Like if you broke your shoe?
Yeah. Or if you spilled something all over
Or
your
like
shirt.
if you broke your headband.
Okay.
Like
I'm just gonna turn this over. Yeah. All right. We shoot baskets. A loose piece of tape on Antonio's shoe smacks the concrete every time he jumps. I think, I'm not going to do it. We leap off the swings. Leap. That's to jump high or far. Woo. We leap off the swings. I'm not going to do it. We race from one end of the playground to the other. I'm not going to do it. I say, do what? Antonio says, breathing hard. So that time, he said it out loud instead of thinking it, right? He actually said it because his thoughts were so big. So we're gonna pause and think, not talk. Jeremy notices Antonio's taped shoes. The author says a loose piece of tape on Antonio's shoe smacks the concrete every time he jumps. We're going to be thinking about 3 questions. What does Jeremy notice? What does this tell us? And what do you think he's starting to realize? So, what does he notice? What does that tell us? And what is he starting to realize? Okay? So I have a few little stars, love. Derico, what does Jeremy notice?
Wait, you already answered one.
But that was earlier. I've called on multiple people several times. Go ahead, sir.
He realized
Okay, we're talking about what he noticed. What did he notice?
he knows that his friend's shoes was not the idea for stripes.
They were not what?
The ideas. He didn't see the shoes that
Eli.
he was wearing when he wanted to.
Okay. Malaysia. What did Jeremy notice? Malaysia, you got that first part right. Look right here, baby. Need a little reminder? It's right here. He knows that every time he jumps, Yes. All right. So he notices that Jeremy's shoes are taped up. His shoes look smaller than Jeremy's shoes. And then he also notices that one of the tape pieces smacks the concrete every time he jumps. So what does this tell us? Don't say it. Quinaria, what does that tell us about Antonio or Antonio's shoes?
Antonio Parker
Oh, she started with Antonio Parker.
has
That's what?
tape all over his shoes, and every time he jumps, he needs to put tape on.
So what does that probably mean about his shoes?
They're small. They're like
they're
squeaky
old.
come too.
Old.
It meant they're breaking.
The breaking. Yes.
Blistered.
And what do you think that Jeremy's starting to realize?
Yeah, like he's
He
gonna
should
actually
keep-
give those shoes away.
To
The ones he bought
Antonio.
for tickets.
Okay.
He might give
Those are very good guesses. We'll
Say
see.
the same thing.
And so Jeremy keeps thinking, I'm not going to do it. What is he thinking about doing that he doesn't want to do?
Give his shoes away to
You-
Antonio.
Okay, Lorna and Wyatt think that
Give
Jeremy's
the
thinking
black and the high tops and
he's going to give away the shoes he really wanted. Okay, thank you. Let's go back. Grandma calls me for supper and invites Antonio over too. After supper, he spies my shoes. How come you don't wear them? Antonio asks. I shrug. My hands are sweaty. I can feel him wishing those shoes were his. That night, I am awake for a long time thinking about Antonio. When morning comes, I try on my shoes one last time.
They look like they're big.
Before I can change my mind, the shoes are in my coat. Snow is beginning to fall as I run across the street to Antonio's apartment. I put the shoes in front of his door, push the doorbell, and run.
Aw,
I
that's so
know.
kindful. He sacrificed his shoes.
Oh, yes. Sophia, what did you just say?
He sacrificed his shoes to Antonio
Yes, Katie.
because he felt bad that
You
he
can
didn't have his
sacrifice yourself.
You could.
If you sacrifice yourself, then it kills.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about shoes. Okay. At school, Antonio is smiling big in his brand new shoes. I feel happy when I look at his face and mad when I look at Mr. Alfred's shoes. There's Antonio. But later, when it's time for recess, something happens. Everywhere there is snow. Leave your shoes in the hall and change into your boots, the teacher announces. Leave your shoes in the hall? It's then I remember what I have in my backpack. New boots. New black boots that no kid has ever worn before. Standing in line to go to recess, Antonio leans forward and says, "Thanks." I smile and give him a nudge. Give,
I noticed his
A
boots
little
smaller
than Antonio.
a little gently push.
Yes. Let's race. The end.
Face. The end.
Okay, another pause and think. We're not talking. How did Jeremy's feelings change from the beginning of the story to the end, and what caused that change? Wait. Scarlett. How did Jeremy's feelings change from the beginning of the story to the end, and what caused that change? Sophia, scoot back, darling.
He really wanted the black shoes, but then it could not fit him. So at the end, then he gave her shoes to
Antonio?
Antonio. Oh, then it was snowing, but then the teacher said put on the boots, and he noticed he had new boots in his back, and Antonio said thank you. Then they say let's race.
Okay. And at the very end, Jeremy smiles and says, "Let's race." Why is he smiling now? What changed, Amelia?
That they
Yeah. Okay, so Jeremy moves from focusing on what he wants to recognizing someone else's needs, and his act of generosity, which is being kind and giving, makes him feel better than having the shoes, right? And then Jeremy realizes that, one, he has good boots that he actually needs, and two, helping Antonio feels better than having trendy shoes, and three, true friendship matters more than material things. Okay. Now that we've read about Jeremy, what were some of his wants and needs? We're going to add those to our chart. Jackson, do you have an example of one of Jeremy's wants or needs? Okay, you can tell me about your second side. It's okay. Shh.
You need not shoes. You don't need shoes. You do. I mean, you do need shoes, but you're walking barefoot. You do need shoes.
Okay, from the story, Jeremy. What did Jeremy want?
The black and white stripes.
Yes. He wanted those shoes, and those shoes were the black and white high tops. I'm going to just put those shoes.
Are we done here?
Not yet. Okay. Tell me a need. What's something in the story that Jeremy needed? Sophia? Go ahead.
He needed the snow black and white.
Okay, his boots for the winter.
Boots for the winter. And he needed new shoes.
Yeah, he needed shoes that fit, right? Yeah, he needed shoes that fit him. Yes. Okay. So Jeremy learned, guys, right here, Wyatt. Okay, Jeremy learned that sometimes what we want isn't as important as what we or someone else needs. Sophia, scoot back, darling. So we are fixing to do a partner activity. All right, just like Jeremy wanted those shoes and Antonio had different shoes, some words go together because they're similar. What are similar words?
You say?
What is our, oh, I didn't write it there. Synonyms, okay? And what are some words that are opposites? Antonyms. So synonyms are words that mean the same or almost the same thing. Antonyms are words that mean the opposite. Okay. Yes. All right. It's okay. All right. So I'm going to go over this with you. Real quick. Miss Stinson, how do you, oh.
It's on the bottom of the
Am I able to write on top of my PowerPoint? Okay. I don't know, I pressed that and it went this button twice. There.
And there's the marker.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So I'm going to go over these. These are examples for what you and a partner are fixing to do together. All right? So this is level 1. There's 3 levels and then a boss level, okay? And during 8 minutes, you are going to try to get through as many levels as you can, okay? It's okay if you don't complete them all. Just as many as you can in the 8 minutes I will give you and your partner, okay? Level 1 is read each word and mark which one of the options is their synonym. What is the synonym? What does that mean? Same. So our word is clean. Okay. So does clean mean, is that the synonym spotless or dirty?
Spotless.
Spotless, because we're looking for a synonym, same. We'll just,
Circle that's in right here.
all right, level 2. Look at each word in the first column, circle their synonyms, and cross out their antonyms. Okay? So we're going to circle the synonyms, and we're going to cross out the antonyms. Clean. Is spotless a synonym or antonym?
Synonym.
Synonym, so we're going to circle it. Is tidy a synonym or antonym? Synonym. Is dirty a synonym or antonym? Yes, it's the opposite of clean. All right, this is level 3. We're going to identify the correct synonym for each underlined word. Okay. Junie B is scared of the monster under her bed. Which word is a synonym for scared? Afraid, brave, or excited? Afraid. Yeah. Okay, and this is the boss level. Okay. It's write a sentence using a synonym pair. This is an example. The tiny mouse ran into the small hole. So tiny and small are synonyms.
Same thing as small because it's tiny.
Giant and big.
Yes. So I am going to tell you who your partner is, and you may go pick a spot around the room. Well, I'm giving you different partners. Okay, Malaysia and Derico. Derico, go to Malaysia. Here. You will need a pencil. All right, Scarlett and Eli. Here, Eli. You will need a pencil. Sophia and Ayla. You will need a pencil. Jackson, Caden, and Cannon, you are with Miss Myrick. Dominic, Jeremiah, you need a pencil. Berkeley and Aaliyah. Make sure you're getting a pencil. After I pass them out, I will start the 8-minute timer. 1 second, sir. Quinaria and Heidi. Wyatt and Lennon. Don't be a butthead. What do you need? I gave them to Jeremiah. Lorna and Cohen. Do not be pouty pants about your partners. And Amelia and Jocelyn. Here you go. All right, I'm going to start the 8-minute timer. All right, your timer is going. Wherever you think, right there. She's right there. You can go sit together right there. Okay. Then come sit right here. Malaysia. Malaysia. Malaysia, come sit with your partner. Right here. Derica is your partner. Yeah, you have to sit with your partner. Derica. Right there. Go ahead, Malaysia. Go sit with your partner.
So this is the word big. So is the synonym for big large or small? Same with the name. big. So, is it large or small? Cannon, what are you doing? Okay.
I don't know.
Right, this elephant is big, so it also what?
Small besides tiny. Because tiny is one of the same things as small. One of the same exact things as small.
So I can tell you after you complete this, but I don't want to give you the answer right now. Oh. Okay, well, Scarlett, you haven't written anything. You need to write your name first. Write your name. And you're supposed to be working together. Okay, you do whatever you think you're supposed to do. Okay, so I can see. Yes. Okay. Y'all got it figured out now? Quinaria, make sure you put your name on the top, okay? Make sure you write your name on top, Lennon. Sophia, write your name on top. All right. Miss Meyer, yeah. 3 minutes. I know. Oh, it didn't go. All right, come back to your seats. Come back to the carpet. That's okay. That's all right. Come back to your seat. We need to get ready for recess, so let's go back to your seat. Hold it. Yeah.
He kept on kicking me, and I had to calm down.
I will address that in just a second, okay? Everybody on your seats so we can go over this quickly. Let me finish this, and then we're going to go to recess. Okay, fine. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. All right. Mickey. Ayla. Aaliyah. Yeah, Aaliyah. Shh. Let's go over this really quick so we can get ready for recess. Our essential question was, guys, we're listening to me, Eli. We're not writing. Everybody pass your papers up. Make sure your name is on it. You did not have to finish them all. That was okay.
Ayla, give me your paper.
Pass your papers up. Okay. How do our feelings change when we make difficult choices about what we want versus what others need? All right. Raise your hand if you can answer this. How do our feelings change when we make difficult choices about what we want versus what others need? So Jeremy was originally
Not happy because he didn't have the shoes anybody got.
but then he was like, I'm not going to do it.
Give me the shoes.
So at first he was happy he found the shoes, sad they didn't fit. Then he was like, I don't want to do it because he knew that was the right thing to give them away. Okay? So today we learned that Jeremy's feelings changed a lot. At first he was focused on what he wanted, but by the end he realized that helping his friend Antonio felt even better than having those shoes. So sometimes the best choice isn't the easiest choice. Do we have time for extra ticket or no? Okay. Okay. So those shoes, we're going to do our exit ticket, and as soon as you're done, you're going to go line up. You can leave it on your desk. Okay? Those shoes, exit ticket, a want from the story is from the story, a need from the story is, a synonym for kind is, and an antonym is. All right? So I'm going to pass these out. As soon as you get yours, go to your desk and start working on it. When you are done, leave it at your desk and line up for recess. Okay?
Thank you.
We picked it up, baby. You can set those on the desk. Yeah, right there. You don't need your paper, baby. You just need to go fill out your exit ticket. Thanks.
Once you have your exit ticket, you may line up for recess.
There you go. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
I put A's and S's so we know which one we're doing because we took turns.
Oh, Jeremiah, you still need one, darling. Here you go. All right. Go ahead and make sure your name's on it. Then you can line up.